When you hear the word vice, you might think of the pungent smell of cigarette smoke, the biting shot of alcohol, or the sweet taste of cake, to name a few. There's a common thread among these. They're all bad for you. At least that's what the instinctual and reactionary pablum is. We call these bad with a capital B. It's an open and shut case. No more needs to be said. All communications are cut off ASAP. Nothing else needs to be said because it's obviously all bad, right? Nope, not right. There's more to it than that. There always is. Vices offer us a quick change to our feelings. The pull is even greater when you're not feeling the best. Once the vice is consumed, a feeling of joy, elation, pleasure, contentment, or any other word to describe good will flow through your body. It's tempting to keep going as our feelings are a great guide for the short term, but a horrible guide for the long term. The push can bring us to the edge of dangerous territories. The perils of overindulgence is often used as a scare tactic to even consider touching any vice. This move strategically uses the strongest negative emotion, fear. At times, the tactic can work too well. Fear can stop us from educating ourselves about both the positives and the negatives. This can lead us to having an unrealistic and unhealthy perception of the vice. At the risk of a slippery slope, the lack of knowledge turns into curiosity, which turns into usage, then into overindulgence. All of this due to unwillingness to discuss difficult and nuanced topics. This is the exact opposite of the intended consequence. A better way is to be aware of the perils and the positives. A better way is to be shown the truth, the effects with numbers, cold hard facts, and statistics. What could have been had we faced the truth with our heads up high, rather than to cower away in misinformation. To deny the allure of vices is to deny our basic human emotions, our humanity. To blindly reject vices is to claim the moral high ground built on ego and ignorance. To do so is to falsely claim virtue without appealing to the other side of the argument. So, what's the alternative? Stay with me here. The alternative is to dip your toes into the vice. This can be done in a healthy manner. There will be some kind of vice out there that will have a minimal negative effect, while having a sufficiently positive amount. Some vice will agree with us more than others. The only way to know would be to try the different kinds. This is to also truly determine what moderation is. Typically, everyone believes themselves to be moderate and reasonable. No one ever believes they're extreme. Everyone wants to blend in with the general population and to not ever stick out. Somehow, to be extreme is uncool and simply ill-fitting. To have a vice readily available to us can be unironically freeing. We won't have to veer away from the mere mention of it. Having something ready for us to partake in that is controlled is a cheat code. Bad days will be inevitable, so it is prudent to plan ahead for them. Wouldn't it be better if we knew ourselves and our limitations and worked within them? That method would be healthier than to generalize something with a blanket statement. To conclude, vote not for the vacuous veneer of vices, yet vow not to vilify them. Thank you for watching. I hope you've taken something positive from this. Do you struggle with your belief systems? It is possible to confront them and change them. This next video shows what the most dangerous word is.